Well, good day, my friends. It's your old pal Jordan the Lion and
Scott Michaels here.
And Dearly Departed. And today we're coming to you from one of my favorite cities in Florida, Plant City. They're known for their big strawberry festival, but that's not what we're going to check out today. We're actually in the heart of their awesome little like movie-esque town, and we're going to go to State Theater Antiques, which is just this wacky, amazing antique store, and we're going to eat at the Whistle Stop Cafe. So, Daze with Jordan the Lion, you all, and our pal Scott, it begins right now. This is their little train museum over here. Train used to, maybe still does, go right through the center of this town. Oh yeah, actually Scott, we might get a little train visit, because I think last time I was here, I do remember eating in the train going by.
I wonder, does it whistle when it goes by? Did they do that?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Bingo! This town is just so cool in so many ways. And I like what they have here. It says, like nothing you've ever seen before. Look at this crazy King Louis statue. Considered quite screwy, was known for his love of great coffee, but where it served cold, the story is told the server was shackled, then sold. Yeah, it's a coffee place. But look at this amazing mural of the town. I remember this from the last time I was here. And right over here is the State Theater that is now this just off-the-wall antique store. So we're gonna start this by actually going in and eating at the Whistle Stop first. They're showing off the Strawberry Festival, which I have vlogged a couple of times. Lots of fun. Beach Boys are gonna be there this year. McCrory. And then the Whistle Stop's right here where this telephone booth is, formerly the drugstore. Hospital? Yeah, look at this awesome place. So seat yourself, and pretty much every table is full. But they have a live piano player. How cool is this? I love the decorations here. We're gonna see if there's any open seating on the other side. There's our live pianist. The hood of a Strawberry Festival. Let's sit right here. I remember loving the food here. I got a Sloppy Joe last time, and they had fresh baked goods, so I think I got a piece of cake to go that was really good. Oh yeah, there's the Sloppy Joe. It's a themed sandwiches. There's the train going by.
And you want broccoli too?
We both decided to get the broccoli cheese soup. I was just telling Scott this place is always packed with people because the food is so good. And the live music. You can tell we're enjoying it. I had this last time, so I'm getting the Sloppy Joe again. Wonderful. Those were pretty freaking good, as you can tell by our plates. Now we're heading over to State Theater Antiques. Says we don't pretend to be fine dining. If you have a reservation, you're in the wrong place. So now we're just gonna head right across the street to one of the wackiest places you'll ever see.
There he is.
Hey, hello. Like I said, this is one of my favorite places. This town, and particularly coming in here, because look at all this cool stuff. The band, feed the money in there. It's so cool. I love these. I love watching their feet.
The ruling number is 1. It is the number of a mixed-up person. Take a long, hard look at your life. Decide whether you are following the right path. Only those who do right can expect to succeed. Those without integrity will suffer. Improve your social life. The best companions are those who share your interests and financial standing. Planning ahead can help you avoid time-consuming mistakes. Your friends and interests help you turn over a new leaf. So stay on the straight and narrow.
And then, you know, of course, all of the amazing, this is all just as soon as you walk in.
What are y'all doing?
Good, so.
Look at this. Wax figure of Sean Connery.
See what he can do. We can.
Just waiting to get his shoes shined. That's a 1905 shoe shine stand. Originally located at the Georgia Railroad Freight Depot in Atlanta, Georgia. Oh, that's cool. It's possible Clark Gable might have got off that train stop for the Gone with the Wind premiere. Who knows? Look at all this cool stuff. Look at Bruce Willis over there. Yeah, that's Bruce Willis back there. The amazing tables. I love these. And I live for finding these, the old coin machines. That's great to actually see them that work. Look at them go. Look at those drummers. Look at this. It's a Ziegfeld Follies outfit. They don't work. Oh, look at this. Look at that drum, big peacock. Yeah, he was telling me, I remember now, last time I was here, back here in this corner, he had a wax figure of John Sullivan, who was like the last bare knuckle boxer champion. And I had done a vlog on him and everything, so I was like really excited to see it. And he said actually one of John Sullivan's relatives came down and bought that and took it back with him. So how cool is that? Look at all this stuff.
Yeah, I think so.
1920 nut warmer. Hey yo. Oh, so this is all vinyl back here now. Look at this little like soda fountain shop back here. Cotton candy. Oh, that's neat. Buster Brown. Yeah, let's check out. She said this is now a vinyl room for records. We might actually get to go up in the balcony, we're told. I love the art in the vinyl room. That's really cool.
Oh yeah.
Now let me take you into the main room. We haven't even seen like the real coup de grace of the collection. There's Britney Spears. Yeah, I believe you can host private events here. But look at all the cool stuff. He's got so much like circus and sideshow stuff here. It's gonna blow your mind. And look at all the old signage. And taxidermy, don't forget taxidermy. We love our taxidermy. Look at this. These are old carousel horses. Lining the walkway as you walk down. And then you've got like a stage and all kinds of stuff down here. A circus lion. Look at all the great signs. I love these. And then see, there's a hole upstairs. This place is amazing. So they were just telling me that that bottling sign, it's like a 1910 bottling sign from one of the factories in Maryland. And then as I was walking around looking over here, he was kind of pointing out that this little like I Dream of Jeannie looking thing was it was an old fair ride. He's got all kinds of cool little things over here, like this guy. All the fair trickery, little gadgets and games and toys. Come on, he's gonna make it over. He's gonna make it over. Yeah. Then he said that this was an original Ferris wheel cart from, I think, 1911. Look at that. And this is from 1905 Atlantic City Ferris wheel. And then up on the walls, he said those are original freak show for Shalimar, and the old sideshow. World's smallest woman is what that one says. Here you can see some of the little like Dumbo cars over here. He's got a handful of soapbox derby, because I saw this one right over here by Leonard Bernstein, who's playing the piano. He's got like a wax figure of Leonard Bernstein over there. But I noticed if you looked up here beyond the wall and looked over at the chimney, you'll see he's got more of the derby cars. And there's Elvis. He said he got that from Disney World. And of course, this is from Disney as well. Atlantic Coastline. says this train caboose was used at Disney World on Main Street Station in the late 70s to the early 80s. They used it for photo shoots, people coming to the park. And then over here we've got, look at all this stuff. First of all, I love this. These are like two giant cigars. In between is a movie poster from a silent movie, Lottie the Poor Sales Lady, or Death Before Dishonor. Then you've got a cool old Hollywood picture in here. But then just as I'm taking in this artwork on the wall over here, which is supposed to be like an old saloon, then you're confronted by whatever this horrific beast is right here. The thing is monstrous, like 20 foot tall. Then you've got a weird little like George W. Bush down here next to an old-fashioned wheelchair. And then you got the chief. '78 player. So this is a new mountain goat they just got. And look at this Westinghouse stove. That's an old 1919 popcorn machine. And then there's an ad for prosthetics. I'm not laughing, I was kind of wondering, like, yeah, how would you advertise that back in the day? And this is how. This is cool. This is kind of like a women's glove case if you were in a store buying women's gloves. Kind of like an old general store. Chesterfields.
Drill?
1875 drill?
Yes.
Wow. He said, so you would pump that and then open wide, lady. Zzz. That's beautiful.
And this came from Ybor City at the factory. Garcia Grande Cigars.
Oh, cool. Local cigar company. Look at that sign. Cowgirls Riding Academy. He asked me if I knew what this was from, and I was like, wait a minute, that's JCPenney. I've never seen that before. Oh, double-sided. He said it's kind of a rarity. Double-sided porcelain Coca-Cola sign. Nathan's Hot Dogs.
This was Nathan's, but it's the right cost.
Yeah, the Apollo. That's super cool. Wow, that is rad.
That's probably one of the guys.
That is an old Wonder Bread ad. Never seen that before either. Willie, Tyler, and Lester. There's Lester. Don goes fishing. Oh my gosh, look how creepy Don's face is. Look at this.
When I died, oh baby, just hang me up in a cherry tree, pick my bones with alcohol, and tack my hide up against the wall, burn my clothes and sell my house, and give my whiskey to my spouse. Don't cry for me, 'cause I'll have fun, wide open spaces beyond the sun. Hey, I think I got a bite. Take that saddle off my horse and sell it off for cash, of course. My fishing pole is yours to keep. Just promise me that you won't weep. Tell my friends I'll be ready to return again on a better day. Take up the slack and join the race with a tear in my heart and a smile on my face. Oh, I didn't cut the hole big enough.
This is something kind of crazy. He was showing me that this was a world's smallest band, and there's an actual band back there, and you'd like plug it into a jukebox next to it, and they would dance with the jukebox music. So you can see that there's an actual band in here. He said he's gonna try and get a jukebox, so maybe the next time you come, you'll get to see it before me. Here we have a Maryland and an old-fashioned 1930s popcorn machine, much like the one that would have originally been here in the theater. Got like an old soda fountain mirror over here. Ice cream parlor, 1910. Wow. Yeah, wow. That's pretty cool. And this was one that really blew me away. Last time I was here, I couldn't believe they had Apollo here. This was Gunther, who was one of the stars of the Ringling Brothers. This was his lion that he did his show with. His name was Gunther Gable Williams, and this was his majestic lion named Apollo. And then they have some of Gunther's boots in here on display, and some of the ads for Gunther's show. That is horrifying though. I mean, that's like terrifying. It's cool that it has a place that can be seen, because you find out like a lot of the animals were taxidermied that were stars of like the shows, and then they were put in storage at one point for one reason or another, and they either get mildewed or the building catches on fire or something. So it's cool that Apollo has a nice place to hang out and live. I mean, look at his surroundings, for crying out loud. He's in here inside with this whole theater. So the section we're gonna see next is it's not open to the public. It's just kind of like a VIP thing that we get to share with you guys. Here we go.
Saving each other's lives.
He said this is some of his favorite carnival stuff. So take a look at the posters and stuff as we go up. Enter if you dare. And then look at all that cool stuff up there.
This is a message. If it fits in there, you want a prize.
Oh, okay, so you smashed the can and it had to fit inside there. Okay. Interesting.
He did frog shows, and so I have a lot of rights.
Oh, I can only imagine just by looking at this what the frog show was all about. Oh, this is crazy. More frogs. Stilt walking chimpanzees. I love it.
Let me tell you.
The human blockhead. Look at that. That is crazy. It's like a bed of nails, basically. A sea witch in here. And then look at this. The human blockhead. What a great poster. Well, banner. Would have been one of the original advertisement banners. Now look at this, from Ward Hall's The World of Wonders, 1950s era sideshow, giant Siberian emperor crab. And there he is. Wow, that thing is huge. It's like easily the size of a basketball. So now we're gonna go in the office room and check this out. You guys are gonna love this room. This is the fortune telling room. So there you have your fortune teller sign right there on the door, and you can come join the fortune teller right here. with her crystal ball. From the Vatican. Then you have Magic 8 Ball. Mana. Zelda's Magic Mirror. Oh, you said that's a last rites kit?
Somebody dies in your house, you open it, it's got holy water, it's got candles, and it's got instructions of what to do when someone dies. You call the priest and it tells you the blessings. And that's from a funeral home. Actually, I have one of these.
Yeah, free prayer.
Yeah.
Wow. I was wondering what the significance. Good thing you're here, Scott. So this is the upstairs section that I was seeing, that I was kind of excited to come up and check out. Whoa. Wow. Like the burlesque. A lot of burlesque girls. Oh wow, this is amazing. He's got the sideshow sign up there. A lot of pictures of the burlesque girls. And then Shirley Miller. It says that is Shirley Miller. And it says, the daughter of the owner, F.W. Miller, was a star of the show The Silver Follies. So over here he's got some big film reels and places to sit, and he said he might open it up at some point for shows or something, but he really got his start playing drums in like the burlesque circuit, so that's where a lot of this stuff comes from, his things he collected along the way and tributes. But look at how he's decided to kind of display it. He's done it in just such a unique, interesting way, because this is where the projector room would have been for the movies. And then look at he actually made these tables out of like the women's lower half of the mannequins, which I think is perfect for this room. And then he actually put his drum set up here on display, which makes it even cooler and even more special. Just look how it's decorated, it's just amazing. And then this is from Coney Island, from the Whip, from the original Coney Island cars, and these are all from actual fair rides. The Tunnel of Love right there. This is so cool. This is so freaking cool, all the stuff they have.
1880s.
All the hotel sign?
Yeah.
1880s, wow. And then he was showing us over here, he's even got the sawing the woman in half trick, those ward halls, and that one is the swords. Look at this, this is so cool. I was kind of wondering where we were going with this taxi out of nowhere. It just kind of turns into like a taxi and New York theme with subway stuff, and then all of a sudden it dawned on me, he's a Batman fan, so it's Gotham City. And then going all the way down the hall, you've got these characters, band members. Oh yeah. Ah, speakeasy. Hiding the alcohol back here. I love it. Oh yeah, I love that light. Red Barn Garter. How freaking cool is this place? Scott, what did you think of this place? I mean, this is right up our alley.
Yeah, no, it was incredible, incredible. I wish it was an antique store for stuff to sale.
Well, I think a lot of it could be for sale, but it's got to be the right buyer, I think.
Maybe so. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Well, my friends, we are going to call it a day. I hope you enjoyed hanging out at State Theater Antiques. We will see you next time from Plant City, Florida. Goodbye.